What up, YouTube? Ed WeskerGriff coming back with a PSA grade and reveal video. Going to be showing off a submission that I got back recently from PSA. This submission was sent out in August of 2020, so it took a little over a year to get these cards back. And if you remember August of 2020, that was when the dreaded PSA price increase was going to take effect. So everyone who's into PSA or into grading or any speculator or flipper or whatever was sending cards to PSA to get the cutoff to meet the deadline. So PSA got absolutely demolished. I remember the Newport Beach USPS facility. Remember reading that they had to actually shut that down because they just got so many packages that they could not process everything. And I think I remember reading that they had to get PSA employees to go to the processing center to help move the packages. That's how much. I think PSA in an email actually released the exact number of packages that they got before the cutoff, if I remember correctly, and it was just a pretty astronomical number of packages and submissions that they got before the cutoff. So this submission was one of those packages, and huge shout out to Mike O. He really helped me out big time because I had a couple cards I wanted to get graded, and he was sending in a medium-sized order, and he told me that I could just stop on over his place, drop off the cards, and he would put them in with his submission. So thank you, Mike. Greatly appreciate that. And let's get into the submission. Overall, did extremely well. I know it's not going to start off that way, but sports-wise and non-sports-wise, I did incredible. So this is the first time this has ever happened in any PSA order I've ever gotten in. One of my cards did not get slabbed. So the card that did not get slabbed, and PSA, they didn't charge me for this. They put no specific info, no grade, no holder, which is annoying because I know Mike put all the information for the card on the sheet because he specifically asked me information about this card so he would know what to put on the sheet. But this is the card. It is Anavel Gato. This is from the Mobile Suit Gundam trading card game, MS War. But Anavel Gato, the Nightmare of Solomon, he appears in the Gundam 0083 Stardust Memories OVA series. But just a really cool card. Nice foil shine to it. And this was released in 2001, so around that time in the early 2000s, Bandai Entertainment, little history lesson, Bandai Entertainment was really going aggressively to promote Gundam here in North America because they were trying to expand Gundam globally in North America and in Europe. And one of the ways that they were going to do it, since trading card games were very popular at the time, was through this MS War game that they were making. And I remember getting this card, I think I got it at Otakon, maybe in 2004 or 2005, and just wanted to pick it up because Anavel Gato is a pretty damn cool character from Gundam 0083, and the card just has some really nice shine to it. So kind of long story short, it sucks that the card was not slabbed, especially considering that it was over a year. PSA had ample time to corroborate the information that I provided them, and also the fact that it's from Gundam, which is the largest anime franchise in Japan, and PSA has made it a point of trying to be the go-to grading company for anime-related cards, whether that be Pokemon, whether that be Yu-Gi-Oh!, whether that be Dragon Ball Z, you name it. So a little annoying that card didn't get graded, but outside of that, peaches and cream on the rest of the order. So let's jump into it. First, 2020 Magic the Gathering Space Godzilla Def Corona, the showcase foil, and a PSA Mint 9. So this card's awesome. Everyone should own this card to commemorate the year that was 2020. Totally coincidental on the part of Magic the Gathering that it's named Def Corona. This card was printed and made well before the pandemic happened, and Corona just messed up the entire planet. So totally coincidental. Was not done on purpose by Magic or Wizards on the Coast. And that's why, in my opinion, this is one of the cards of 2020 to look back on. So I just feel everyone should kind of have an example of this card in their collection. And I do have some of the base versions that I sent in to get graded. Haven't gotten those back yet, but happy to get the foil back. And I'm really happy with the Mint 9 because I did purchase this card off eBay and it came in a PWE of all things. So, hey, Mint 9, that's a nice grade for that card. Next are some Dragon Ball Z cards from my childhood. The first one here from 2000 Score. This is from the Frieza Saga. This is the foil of Jace, who is a member of the Ginyu Force. The Ginyu Force are probably my favorite villains from Dragon Ball Z, just like their comic antics. And I thought they were really cool side characters. And the Namek Saga and the Frieza Saga is probably my favorite story arc in the entirety of Dragon Ball Z. So just like the action and the fighting and the kind of desperation in the story during that time. And the Ginyu Force were really, really cool, really funny. And Jace is my favorite member of the Ginyu Force. So had this card for many, many years. Looked good to me, so I wanted to get it slabbed. It is foil, but it came back in near mint 8, which I guess is a pretty good grade for a card that I've had since, like 2001, 2002. So, and it was not in a penny sleeve, not in a top loader. So, pretty good. Next, I got destroyed on this one. 2001 Score, DBZ, TN, Rapper Redemption promo. This came back at excellent to mint 6. So, obviously, I missed something pretty egregious on this card. I knew the back was off-center, top to bottom, and left to right. I was aware of that. I thought maybe it could get an 8. Again, I did not have high expectations for some of these DBZ cards, but yikes. Excellent to mint 6. Not what you want to see. And the final DBZ card is from also 2001 Score. This is the Rapper Redemption promo of Android 18. This came back a near mint 7. So all these, I am proud to say, all these cards are pop 1s with none higher, which means PSA actually had to put all these cards in the database and log all these cards and probably all these sets. So I made PSA do probably extra work in their research department. So they probably much hate me. But pretty funny and cool little tidbit. And I am happy to get these cards holdered and graded, even though the grades for those DBZ cards are not that good. But what are you going to do? Played with them, played the game, had fun with them when I was a kid. So happy to get them back. All right, next is all sports, and there's 2 non-sports Star Wars cards, but it's all ultra-modern stuff, and did insanely well. So here is the only 9 of the order on the sports. Of course, it's on a Carson Wentz card. This is the 2018 Panini Prism. This is the Hyper Prism. It came back a mint 9. Just a beautiful-looking card there with the lime green there, but of course, Carson Wentz comes back a mint 9. So this is numbered out of 275. Really cool card for an Eagles collector, even though Wentz is no longer on the Eagles. I always say it all the time, the team colors for your team, for your player on your team, just really, really goes a long way with me. Just looks really cool. But mint 9 for the Wentz. Not surprised with that one. You can ask Mike O. I called that. Next card here is from 2020 Topps Star Wars Living Sets. Gem Mint 10 on the Porg, which was the coolest part of The Last Jedi. The only cool part of The Last Jedi. If you know, well, I'm not even going to get into it, but the Porgs were the one thing I did like about that movie. So I actually bought this off of Topps and came back at Gem Mint 10. So happy about that. Next, we got a 2018 Topps Chrome Update Pink Refractor of Shane Bieber. And bought this off at eBay for $5. Shipped. I believe I bought it in... I want to say I bought it at the end of 2019. And I do remember it came in a PWA. So, it came in a PWA, Gem Mint 10. That's how good the quality was on 2018 Topps Chrome Update. Next, to follow that up, we got the 2018 Topps Chrome Update Shane Bieber Base. Came back at Gem Mint 10. I was telling Mike, it's a shame that Shane Bieber went down with the injuries this year, because he was doing really quite well. And if he probably would have stayed healthy, he definitely would have been in the hunt for the AL Cy Young, considering how wide open that race is at the end of the season here. And then we have the base paper of the 2018 Topps Update Shane Bieber rookie in a PSA Gem Mint 10. So very strong on the Biebers there. Next is the best card of the order, card that I've had for a while. This is the 2019 Topps. I hope that's labeled right. 2019 Topps Star Wars Living, the Child, aka Grogu, in a Gem Mint 10. So Gem Mint 10 on the Child, Grogu. And I remember when Topps had this card up there, they sent an email about it. And in typical fashion, I forgot to buy the card, which I think that's happened to anyone who does the Topps Living or does the Project 2020 or the Project 70 cards. We've had that happen before. So went right to eBay. Thankfully, there was a reseller that was selling this card, and I picked it up for $10. Bought two of them, and I want to say around August and July, I noticed that this card in a PSA 10 was going for insane amount of money. Crazy money. Obviously, the Mandalorian television show kind of blew up, even for Star Wars standards. It was just so well received because Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau did such an incredible job with it. And the Child kind of became this, Grogu kind of became this, pop culture icon almost. Well, he is a kind of a pop culture icon. So the popularity there was just through the roof. And I think I corresponded with Natsman on here about this particular card and the rise of this card, so to speak. And I knew right away I had to get it graded. So happy to get the Gem Mint 10. I do have one more out of PSA. So keeping this one for the collection. Really thrilled about that. And the next one that comes in, if that comes in either a 9 or 10, I will probably most likely move that one. But really happy to get the Gem Mint Grogu. So thrilled about that. Next, Fernando Tatis. The rookie debut from 2019 Topps Chrome Update came back a Gem Mint 10. Me and Filmington took some heat on that video we did together where we talked about that card. I know we definitely ruffled a few feathers in the comment section talking about that card. Next, from 2017 Panini Donruss Optic. Finally got a Gem Mint 10 on the rated rookie Jason Tatum Optic. So thrilled about that. Big fan of Tatum. Just a really, really solid all-around player. So any Gem Mint 10s of him, I'll take it. Next is a card I got from my boy Wheel Guy at the mall show. This is the 2020 Topps Heritage Chrome Juan Soto. PSA Gem Mint 10. So I think you guys are noticing a trend here on the sports cards. This is numbered out of 999. Gem Mint 10, Juan Soto. Love it. Next is a card I bought from Mr. Wheel Guy for $5. The 2020 Topps Luis Robert, a.k.a. Lubob, the 1985 Topps 35th Anniversary. PSA Gem Mint 10. So another Gem Mint Lubob. Are we noticing a trend? Next, 2018 Topps Chrome Update, Gleyber Torres, PSA Gem Mint 10. Kind of a shame I couldn't get this submission back a little earlier when the hobby thought Gleyber Torres could actually hit a baseball. But it remains to be seen if the hobby still believes he can hit a baseball. So hopefully he can hit a baseball. Next card, 2018 Topps Update, Gleyber Torres, and a PSA Gem Mint 10. Are we noticing a trend here? So, nice card. If only he could hit the baseball. And then the final card ended it out on a 2020 Topps Silver Pack that I believe I also bought from Wheel Guy, Mike Trout, in a PSA Gem Mint 10. Are we noticing a trend here? Okay, I'm sure that was really annoying me constantly saying that, but just had to re-emphasize. But I'm very happy about this order, as you guys can probably or may not tell. But absolutely crushed it. Mike Trout, PSA Gem Mint 10 Silver Pack. Love this card. Really, really sweet. So overall, as you guys can tell, well worth the wait. And is it a coincidence I do this amazingly well when Papa Joe is out the door? You be the judge. Coincidence or not, I don't know. Take care, YouTube. Have a great one. Good luck on your submissions. Peace.